Hey everyone, so we are here at Ankrolab with Adam, and we are so excited to get a glimpse into this brewery. It's relatively new, so thank you so much for having us. We really appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. Again, my name is Adam Kelly, owner of Ankrolab Brewing. This is a family business. Opened in May of 2019, and really got started with this. It was actually my dad's idea. Started 7 years ago, where he said, "You like to homebrew, been homebrewing for a while. Why don't we try to do something in Naples?" So that was the beginning, and now we're here.
That is awesome. So what kind of got you started with the home brewing? What was it that you just loved?
So I loved beer, but I was not yet old enough to purchase it. But I could make it, so I started making it.
Don't do this at home, kids. Oh, no, that's fair. That's inventive. I like it. Can't do something by way around it.
And then fell in love with the process and kept doing it as a hobby for really a long time until now.
That's awesome. So I know, obviously it was a process to open it and kind of go from home brewing to brewing for a full restaurant, but we're so glad that you're here. So our whole thing with this little series is Oktoberfest is upon us and fall is coming. So do you want to talk about any beers you have coming out for that specifically?
Absolutely. We have a fest beer coming out, which is if you go to Germany and you go to the Oktoberfest, you will be drinking fest beer. And ours is actually recreated with the water from Munich. So it is as accurate as we are able to do it.
Wow.
And we are excited to release it on Oktoberfest.
That is awesome. So how does one get water from Munich?
We actually create it in-house here. We use the newest technology of reverse osmosis to strip our water down to zero across the board. And from there, we actually must rebuild it to some sort of profile before it is brew ready.
Okay.
So for this beer, we use Munich.
That is awesome. That's exciting.
Yeah.
So I know you guys have an event. I know some of the details are still getting worked out, but what do you have that you can tell us right now about it?
We will have live music.
Okay.
We will have games and decorations and all that stuff. We will have specialty one-off beers available only that day.
Okay.
We will have a firkin, which is a type of cask that we hammer open.
Okay.
And we will serve out of that cask for that day. And a food truck on site serving German foods.
Obviously.
And to be announced more.
Awesome. So it's October 19th?
October 19th.
Is it going to be an all-day thing? Do you know?
It will be all day.
Awesome. What time will you guys open that day?
We'll open at noon that day,
Okay.
and we will close at midnight.
It's a full party.
Yeah, 12 hours of partying.
So beer, I know it's hard to pick, but what's a favorite beer that you've brewed, or one that was especially hard to master?
Oh gosh, a favorite of mine currently would be our Brute IPA. I love water chemistry, and the chemistry of that beer is very difficult to pull off. Okay. We actually convert all of the sugars in it to be fermentable and ferment it to a lower gravity than water.
Okay. Wow.
So there's no sugar left in it, there's no gluten, there's very low carbs, and it's very, very drinkable.
So are you self-taught in all of this kind of chemistry?
I've been to school for it. I've studied in Germany and in Belgium.
Wow, that's amazing.
For this.
That's amazing. So it's kind of a mad scientist concoctions as you go.
And then also hired a tenured head brewer who is extremely knowledgeable, and we bounce ideas back and forth.
Very cool. How often do you usually come out with a new beer?
During season, we're aiming for 1 or 2 a week.
Okay.
Right now in summer, we've slowed down just because it's summer.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's exciting. So whenever somebody comes, there's probably going to be something new on the menu for them.
Generally, if they come once a week, there will be something new.
Very cool. Well, that's awesome. So we always like to end our interviews by asking the same question. What do you love most about Naples?
Oh, wow. So I've been a Naples resident since '98. And right now I've seen just a great influx of younger people, young families. Of course, we have to be thankful for our tourists that come down and allow us to have these wonderful arts and all these cultural events and great restaurants. Of course, we have world-class beaches. I'm a bird watcher, so we've got really rare birds that you can't really see anywhere else, which is great. Kayaking and paddle sports, it's all here.
Yeah, it's a one-stop shop. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. We really
my
appreciate
pleasure.
it. So with the rest of their event details, we'll keep you guys up to date, and we hope to see you here. Have a good day, everyone.